Hello, my name is WALTR and okay guys, okay, I know, the trailer just dropped, I watched a little bit of it, not gonna lie, but I have some stuff I want to talk about, so, we are gonna watch this and we're gonna talk about it, and I was hoping I could wait a little bit more because I just wanted to talk about this with my friend because he's read a lot of the comics and I'm not a big reader, like I don't really read a lot of stuff, like sometimes I just read stuff for fun and I don't really remember the stuff I read as well, but for me, like visual media is very much the one that keeps me going. Like it's there to show you, and I like the artistic styles and everything. But there's a lot of things I want to talk about, and the biggest thing on my agenda to talk about here is the CGI. But enough of me babbling for a while. Let's put the volume down, and then we can watch the trailer here. Excuse me. Sorry. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. It's nice to see J.K. Simmons again. Exclusive trailer. I'm actually wondering who this is because like I don't think it's gonna be Ares again. Cause we just had Ares, yeah. Cause we just had Ares and Wonder Woman, so I'm thinking it's gonna be Apocalypse. Apocalypse. I don't know how to say it properly. Apocalyps. Apocalypse. Well, yeah. I guess Themyscira is the only place where they can get the light, brightness, and everything. See, who is that? Like, is that a god or no? Because he came from the sky. You know what I'm saying? I like the scar. That looks a little bit better, to be honest with you guys. See, it looks like Ares again with the horns and everything. But it could be Apocalypse. That's why I was just like, at some points, it's not that nice, the CGI. Okay, that was a little bit funny, but I was just like, no, I mean, like, to be honest with you, like, if we're gonna be more realistic, you know, like, the Flash should have saved some people already. Yeah, see the big, like, the big sword and everything? See, axe, the axe? Oh, yeah, buddy. Those cuffs. Hmm. At that point, he really sounded like The Rock, I'm not gonna lie with you. Justice. I thought he was gonna say justice. I guess it's also playing into the Flash's you know, like lack of experience. And yeah, everybody's clamoring that Superman is gonna come into this, and I'm just like, bruh, that's what I said. Like, at the end, it's gonna be Superman coming back. And I guess I called it again. So yeah, let me just go through this trailer again, and I'm just gonna show you some of the CG that I didn't really like. I guess it's kind of like an afterthought as well. But yeah, this part as well when they were shooting the bullet again. Yeah, this part. See, this part here was in this Wonder Woman as well, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty bad CGI, and this part was all like they slowed it down and everything. I think it's gonna be kind of like weird and annoying to see as well. Like, and then you have the slow mo shots of her like fighting and all that there. This part, like this part is gonna be like a little bit annoying for me as well, like because like like Wonder Woman's action sequences. I get it, but sometimes it's overdone. That's what I was talking about with the Wonder Woman review. Sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's overused, and I hope it's not overused in this one. And then we're gonna move on to the this part is okay. This CGI is fine. I'm just looking for the first time we see Cyborg. So this CGI is actually good on Cyborg, but there was an earlier part where Cyborg didn't really look good. So I'm gonna play this part a little bit and find it. Yeah, this part. So this part you can really tell because it's the middle here. I don't know whether I'm putting here, but it's the middle here of his chest that you can really tell is CGI, and then his abdomen as well. That's something you have to know, because like at this point you can see the line and everything. It's just really weird, and I think if they don't really focus on it like this, if they don't really put enough, like, I mean, just the shot lingers, I think it'll be fine, but I think it's gonna linger. And then I think at one point I was a bit not cool. Like this angle is fine because like it kind of is blurred, but you still can tell. But it's just like, yeah, he's part robot, and then the neck and everything is still fine. And what to talk about was the Gotham Bat part, where we see Batman not really saving anyone yet, and he's been away for some time. So this is the part I'm talking about. Yeah, this part I'm not really with it, because I'm just like, yeah, that's very much a cliche in superhero movies, but what it is, like, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, because you got the skull here and everything, and then you got Batman standing on the statue and everything, but it's fine. That CGI was really good. I thought it was really good. I thought this part was funny. I legitimately think this part was funny because it just speaks to Ezra Miller's, I mean, Barry Allen's inexperience of being a superhero, because he didn't go with them, even though he's the fastest man alive. You know what I'm saying? And some points of Aquaman scenes, I felt like it wasn't really warranted in some ways. Like the wave when he like put his trident down and pushed away the waves, then I was like, yeah, okay, fine, that was really something warranted, because that is like that is something that Aquaman could do, to prevent like tsunamis and everything, like the destruction of the properties by the ocean and everything. And this set kind of reminds me of like really reminds me of like Gotham and also the original Batman's. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, and that's why I was like, yeah, this is something that is here for the fans as well. And yeah, this last part here is just foretelling about Superman's return. So yeah, it's the landing of Superman, him climbing down, I guess. Um, he said you'd come, yeah. hmm And I like that the even though I tried to stare at the glasses to see who's there, but you definitely know that it's CGI now anyway, because it's the text and everything is CGI. That's why it's not really reflecting. But yeah, it's gonna be Superman. I knew from the first take as well. I'm like, yeah, it's Superman. He's talking about, talking to. It can't be anyone else because it's Superman. Superman can't die. Even though it's a kryptonite spear, I'm just like, no, he's been nuked before. He's been like broken up before, like like bomb within him, and then he's still fine. Like if it was kryptonite to the heart, then I might have been like, maybe, but it was here, like in the middle. I'm like, nah, he's still alive. So, and for me, his body can regenerate really fast, so that's something that is always gonna be with Superman. And yeah, I guess there's not really much for me to say, because that's the problem with me. Like, I don't really have anything much to say other than some critic points. That I talk about the trailers of Wonder Woman and how it's like oversaturated. That's why I was expecting everything, and with this trailer as well, I think that we are gonna have more of the same of these type of trailers. I mean, like, it's gonna be all these type of trailers of hyping up the action and everything, and that's why I'm just like, no, I think you can. I think you can like lay back from that, because you can do something different. You can do another thing. You can take it in this angle or that angle. Because like I hope that there's not gonna be any more trailers, but I think there's gonna be more, because like it's a business thing as well. But I'm just like, yeah, you can shorten it more, I guess. I don't know, like, I guess it's more on like we want more stuff as well, and essentially we just want the whole movie out now. I don't know what else to say, because like I really don't know who's gonna be the villain in this one. I think it's gonna be Apocalypse, because in Batman v Superman, Jesse Jesse Eisenberg's character, which is Lex Luthor Jr., he said he's gonna come, and then obviously in the ultimate cut it was showing the coming of Apocalypse. So I think it's gonna be Apocalypse. Like, that's something where I'm not really sure, but I'm just theorizing that it may be Apocalypse. Like, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I predicted this in the earlier trailer. I watched it with you guys, and I told my friend that as well. Like, I definitely think it's gonna be in the last third act. It's not gonna be in the second act or the first act, because we need the time, and we need the like the development of the other superheroes, the Justice League people. My only thing here is Cyborg, because you can't really do a lot of scenes, and that's why I think he has very less lines, and I think that's such a shame, because even though I want him to be more on screen, but then just like, I'm just gonna see that some of the angles are not gonna be good, because it's a CGI puppet essentially. Like, 3/4 of it, because Cyborg is, 1/4 human still left there, and obviously, like, some of his arm is still human and everything, but it's gonna be 3/4 CGI on him, so you're just gonna be like, I can tell. Like, if they did the Planet of the Apes here, like, they really dived into the technology and everything and perfected it, I wouldn't have minded it, because, like, Planet of the Apes, like the war one, I'm really telling you guys, that was the bar for CGI, and this is average, because, like I said, like, one or two scenes I'm like, okay, like, I believe that's Cyborg, because he's kind of in the grain and everything. He's just looking good. I'm just like, okay, I see that. But then other sequences, they're like, there's just some veil of fakeness there that I can really tell. And then of course the fighting sequences with Wonder Woman, I hope that they don't overdo that again. Like, it's like, okay, we know that she's a goddess, you can leave that out. You can stop with the slow motion action sequences, make it faster, like with Avatar the Last Airbender, the fighting sequences are so fast and so quick that you're just like, okay, I know what's happening. Of course you want to see some of the fight. I'm not saying, like, speed up everything, but I'm just like, you can do the slow motion with the Flash, because everything is so fast for the Flash that in his eyes everything is going slow, something like Quicksilver, and that's what you can do with the slow motion if you really want to do it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just a stiff. I haven't watched Spider-Man yet. I will be watching it on Monday, hopefully, with my friend. So yeah, just stay tuned for the review. I'm gonna do it with him. So yeah, that's about it, guys, and I hope to see you in the next episode. See you then.